Live visuals of the Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister over there in Darbhanga, where he is right now carrying on with that road show. As you can see, the BJP is bringing out all of its top guns in the days gone by, from Prime Minister Modi to JP Nadda. We've seen the likes of even the Union Home Minister Amit Shah. All of them stepped down on the roads of Bihar, and over there, as you can see, this is Yogi Adityanath's roadshow currently on in Darbhanga. The political rhetoric as we speak, of course, in Bihar has become extremely bitter and stiff, with Prime Minister himself now training his guns at the Mahagathbandhan, also attacking Lalu Yadav and the entire family for being a family of corrupt politicians. Not to forget also the chief ministerial face being Tejashwi Yadav. Of course, Mallikarjun Kharge has also trained his guns at Prime Minister himself, saying that Prime Minister is a leader of liars. Let's quickly go across to Arunima, who's joining us with more inputs on this news story. Arunima, Yogi Adityanath now in Darbhanga, what is one to expect out of Yogi? Is he as popular, and what is the BJP's messaging and the idea behind bringing Yogi down onto Darbhanga?
See, two things. One, Yogi Adityanath administrative record. Uttar Pradesh, also like Bihar, was part of the Bimaru abbreviation, but Uttar Pradesh has turned a leaf. Lucknow is often compared with Patna, and therefore to show his administrative acumen is important. Also, as you move towards North Bihar, Darbhanga, and then onwards towards Supaul, and then Purnia and Simanchal area. So the minority population there towards North Bihar is much more. Yogi Adityanath has always helped, Bharatiya Janata Party and also NDA in counter-polarization. We all know that the minorities don't vote for the Bharatiya Janata Party majorly. That's BJP's assessment as well. But if minorities are polarizing in favor of RJD or Mahagathbandhan, and if counter-polarization is a strategy, then Yogi Adityanath's presence in that area could also help. And also we have to keep in mind Sitamarhi, not very far from where Yogi Adityanath is campaigning. That is where the Sita temple is coming up, another poll ploy of the NDA. Yogi Adityanath, Ayodhya, the Ram Mandir politics, he's in a way symbolic of that as well. So that Sita temple aspiration, though he is in Darbhanga proper, I think his roadshow is meant for the population across that region. So I think that sentiment is also being tapped into.
He's also raised the entire political rhetoric yesterday itself in the rally when he took a dig at the India Alliance, referring to Mahatma Gandhi's three monkeys. He said that even the Mahagathbandhan has three monkeys, which is Pappu, Tappu and Appu. And of course, he's also attacking the Mahagathbandhan, giving a new sort of shape to the entire political rhetoric. If you can take us through how he has directed his entire political attack against the India Alliance.
This election, I found it very interesting because the RJD has kept the focus on jobs and on migration. They have refused to play on Bharatiya Janata Party's pitch, that pitch which often talks about Hindu-Muslim issues, that pitch which talks about the Prime Minister, attack on Prime Minister, that pitch which personally attacks leaders for appeasement. RJD has kept itself away from that, even though Congress has played on that pitch. Rahul Gandhi has attacked the Prime Minister, called his devotion towards Chhath as Chhath drama. RJD has also kept away from Congress Party's vote chori allegation, which Rahul Gandhi is picking up again and again. So I think Yogi Adityanath has once again thrown the bait towards the Mahagathbandhan. Prime Minister spoke about RJD putting a katta on the head of Congress and demanding that the CM face be made Tejaswi Yadav. Yogi Adityanath followed it up with calling names, referring to the three monkeys. So I think it's once again, as we are entering the last couple of hours, campaigning ends this evening. So this is the last few hours before the voters listen to the leaders and make up their mind. And I think that's why Yogi Adityanath is so important.
Arunima, when you say that Yogi is very important, before I quickly let you go, is he also the poster boy of BJP's Hindutva? Because you said that he's not very far away from the Sita Madi, where the Sita temple is. A. B. There's also the accusation of dividing entire Bihar on caste lines. You also have Prime Minister taking pot shots at Lalu Yadav for celebrating Halloween but not coming out with a single post on Chhath.
Yes, and I want to just remind you that today could be the last day for campaigning in the first phase seats. But where Yogi Adityanath is campaigning, it leads you onwards. If you keep moving further up towards North Bihar, it will take you to Simanchal, where the second phase of voting will happen. So I think Bharatiya Janata Party is targeting two different regions with Yogi Adityanath's roadshow. One telling the people of Darbhanga, telling the people of Madhubani, Sitamarhi, the Hindutva icon that he is, and at the same time, like I told you, if polarization versus counter polarization is what NDA is aiming for, especially in Simanchal, where Jan Suraj, Prashant Kishore's party, is threatening to emerge as an alternative, then Yogi Adityanath's presence could be impacting in the run-up to the second phase as well.
All right, many thanks.